I've grown so much, and I feel like my work is something so powerful and so close to me that maybe that's why I don't care that I'm not making money and, living the dream, because it makes me feel good. It makes me want to do this. I don't feel like I'm going to a job. This is my life. This is how I've chosen to live it. And I have to believe in the good of what I'm doing. I think this space is really cool, and everyone just is like, oh, I get to be a part of something special. And I think, you have to have a good amount of confidence in yourself to strip in your lingerie, and get in front of a camera. I'm Kaylee Atkinson, and I run 414 Paperworks. First and foremost, I would consider myself a photographer, and what I like to specialize in is portraiture. But what I love to do is more of like a boudoir pinup style photography. It's always just something I've been attracted to. Obviously, as a little girl, Marilyn Monroe was like, my idol. She was just so beautiful, and I think she embodies all of what a woman is. She has a beautiful face, perfect hair. She has a curvaceous body, she has boobs, she has the butt, she has the whole thing. So for me, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to capture that beauty in a natural way. I mean, being in Milwaukee, it's such a small artistic community that people kind of do everything. So a lot of the girls I photograph do part-time modeling or runway shows in town. All my friends love it. All of my friends have posed for me at least probably 2 or 3 times. The poses really show off the curves, so it's always like a really arched back, kind of tilt back your head, or like leaning forward, Really elegant hands and feet, and then always that gaze, either something really sexy, sensual, or just something kind of sweeter and more flirtatious. I do only use natural lighting because I think that's the most beautiful, and that's who we are. I'm not trying to sell clothes, I'm not trying to sell an item, I'm just trying to make you feel good.
Like all of them, And they've got a little belly, but that's sexy, That's what a woman should look like. It just feels good to look at this kind of stuff, though. To make you feel beautiful yourself, compared to like these tiny girls. I don't want to look like that.
I don't want to idolize those people who are unhealthy, and they have to be unhealthy in order to fit the standards by what the model agencies are asking. It's just a never-ending cycle of unhealthy habits shoved down your throat daily. But we embrace it because we buy their products, and it's what we consider to be beautiful, and we put on the covers of magazines, and it's glossy and shiny, so it must be right. That must be what I need to look like. I guess with my photography, I like to show off the curves of the women, naturally. A lot of the styles now are just like big dresses or oversized shirts that could fit anyone. They look good on a hanger, but they don't look good on a body. And we're all about just buying what you want, what looks good on a mannequin, because you want to be that mannequin. And for me, it's like I want you to feel comfortable in your skin, and I want you to look good the way that you look. But you look at the most famous paintings with these beautiful women, and they all have little bellies and like thick thighs, and they're beautiful. But then today, it's a huge print ad with this girl who weighs 90 pounds. It's silly, and I don't know how that happened or when that happened, or why we still let it continue. I struggled with that a lot. Growing up, I was always pretty overweight. And then when you get older and you start going through puberty and you want to shop at these, teenage stores or be more young adult-like, that's when the marketing and the media really gets to you. And you're always bombarded with these images. The Limited 2 was like where all the popular girls and cute girls shopped in elementary school. Like, I couldn't even fit in their clothes. And it was just really sad because, when you're that young, like, labels is all that anyone cares about. But just going to those stores and shopping with my mom, I knew she was probably like, we shouldn't be here. But I wanted to go so bad because my best friends had these clothes. Like, why am I not like my friends? Why do I not look as good as them? I would just not eat because that's what I could control. I could control what went in my body. It was crazy because even then I was thinking, you're nuts. First of all, this is super bad. This is so bad for you, and health is always really important to me. And then number 2, I would go to school and I would get so many compliments, and that was just like, it was almost worse. I was being acknowledged by what I was doing in a positive way. And that's what really screwed me up. And even when I wasn't overweight, I would still carry those feelings and those insecurities with me, which is what's so crazy because even today when I really like what I look like and what I see in the mirror, I still struggle with those questions on a daily basis. And I think maybe I learned that pretty young that I need to use this in a positive way somehow. And I think I knew that I was being unhealthy, so I wanted to learn how to do it the right way. And I guess maybe that's when I picked up, pinup imagery and seeing women who looked more like me, more curvaceous and healthy, literally, made me feel better. And I wanted to be one of those people to make people like me feel better. And I guess with my work, I want you to feel good about yourself because no one should be there where I was. But honestly, I am so happy. I can't believe I wake up and I can come here and I can grab my best friend and just shoot photos all day. I love that these people can feel comfortable and just come into my art space and, work together with me. I love what comes out between the two of us. It's magical.
The other day I had a photo shoot with an acquaintance of mine.
She just wanted to do a little sexy shoot for her boyfriend for Valentine's Day. So she brought a bag full of lingerie that she liked and little cutesy stuffed animals, some shoes, jewelry. We styled her up and shot for a few hours and did a few outfit changes just around this space, and she loved him. You have these pictures and I can make prints for you and they last forever. She was saying, I could show my grandkids, look how hot I was one day, That's what I want to hear, and that's ultimately just my goal. I just want you to feel good.